Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Janice and I'm a Thermomix consultant. Recently we had a local pass away. She was close to us growing up and through our adult, life. She was quite a well-known local identity. And when I was younger, she shared with me a recipe for lemon cordial. And it was, we used lemon juice, water, sugar, and Epsom salts. And citric acid, I think, was in there. Citric acid as well. And the Epsom salts was what preserved it. So, thinking about that, and I've had a recipe in the bookmark to try. And so I thought this weekend was the weekend. So it's berry cordial. Now I've got some frozen raspberries that I've had in the freezer for a little while now, and they expire in May of 2024. So I bought them last year to make a jelly, like there was to go on top of it was in the retro cookbook. It was a Charlotte Russe or something. So I bought them to make that, and I had other things to make as well, but haven't got round to it. So I thought this would be an ideal recipe to use up some. So we're just going to start cooking. This is quick, easy. Start cooking. So we need 130 grams of frozen or fresh berries. They smell delicious. 300 grams of water, and then we're going to put the lid on, and this is 20 seconds on speed 4. Rightio. Now we're going to leave the lid on, and we're going to cook that for 5 minutes at 90 degrees on speed 2. So rightio, I will be back in 5 minutes. Okay. So we've got to strain this through a fine mesh sieve. So if you don't have one, you can strain it through your aligned simmering basket. Rightio, I'm just going to get a jug and a sieve. Okay, so this is not super fine, but it's what I use for everything that says fine mesh sieve. So that's that there, and we're just going to swish all around to get the stuff off the side. Okay. So raspberries have got, I've used raspberries, and they've got all those thousands of seeds in them, which are not particularly delicious in a cordial. Obviously, if you're watching your sugar content and all that, this is probably not the best recipe for you. And I don't know how many people have seen it, but in the Australian cookie dough section, they've just released a new book for diabetics. I'm still waiting for my copy to arrive. They've got a snapshot of some of the recipes available on Cookie Dough now. So some of the pulp is going through, but not the seeds. Rightio. So it says weigh 350 ml of cordial liquid. So this is, it says 350 to 400 grams. Let's see what it weighs, because I am just going to put it all in there. There we go. 362. And then 350 to 400 grams of sugar. So I'm going to go equal quantity. So it was 362. So we're going to put in 362 grams of sugar. And I'm using raw sugar here. The recipe says raw sugar, but it's probably not imperative that it be raw. Now we're going to put the lid on, and it's another 6 minutes. So I'll be back. So rightio, we're going to hit next. Oh, there we go. And then we're going to allow it to cool in the bowl for approximately 30 minutes. So we'll have a bit of a look at this. Don't know if you can see it's got a little bit of thickening happening there. Rightio. So I'm just going to leave that to cool for 30 minutes, and I'm going to set the timer on my Thermomix. And I'm going to leave the lid off. So it's got a little bit of it, so it's a bit easier for it to cool. So rightio, I will be back in half an hour. Okay, so that's our half hour up. Now we'll hop out of that. And now it says to add 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, or approximately half a lemon. Don't know where my teaspoon measure is. So I'm just going, that's what I've got. I'm going to dump that in there. We're going to put the lid back on. 10 seconds, speed 2. And I've got these. These are actually the bottles I buy for my chili sauce, but they're a cup each, so I don't know. I'm guessing that this is probably about 2 cups of. But if it's not, I'll just get a third one. So, give this a stir up. A scrape down, I should say. Okay. I've got this. I am going to need a third bottle because that's quite enough. So I'm just going to grab a glass. Rightio. It says to put into a sealable bottle and then store in the refrigerator to use. So in the tips, if you go down to the bottom of your recipe, it's got tips. It says to serve, dilute 1 part cordial to 3 parts of either still or sparkling water. So I'm just oops, that's probably a bit much, but there's a lot of ice in there. Righty, and then I've got water. Hang on, I'll grab my water. Okay. So I might have to top this up a bit, a few times. Let's go. That is slightly strong. But no, that's delicious. That is really nice. Yum. Rightio. I guess we can try different berries. These ones were raspberries. I guess we can try different berries, different fruits. This is probably not the only recipe. This is just the first one I found. And I'll definitely try a citrus one. Rightio, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Pop over to my channel and subscribe. And I really hope I'll see you next time.